Hey Kaan,
Can
how
you
you
hear me?
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you. How you coping during COVID times?
I'm just trying my best to, I guess, stay healthy and
hmm
stay safe. How are you?
I mean, the same thing here. We're coping, staying quarantine. Not much we can do, but I guess we got to adapt. But like we talked in the DMs. I just want to say I appreciate the time that you're taking out your day to come and speak with me. As I've already mentioned, that I'm the project manager at We Stop Hate Crime, and we're focusing on raising awareness on knife crime among youths. And we decided to what could we do to help push that our course, and video interviews was, from the public, was one of the things that we really wanted to engage. So once again, thank you. So before
All
we
right, no
dive right
problem.
into the interview, please could you introduce yourself, talk about who you are, and your upbringing.
Well, I'm Kaan. I'm from South London. I'm a student at Westminster University in the Melbourne, where is it? Melbourne campus. I can't pronounce this name
Okay.
even, but basically, I grew up in South London,
Yeah.
Croydon area.
Yeah.
Spent my whole life basically there.
Mhm. What type of hobbies do you like to get into? Like in your free time, what do you like to do?
I like playing video games,
Yeah.
sports like football,
Mhm.
basketball. Yeah,
Mhm. Okay, cool. So
about
let's
it really.
okay, so now I've got to know you a little bit. Let's get right into the interview. So the first question I have for you, Khan, is knife
Yeah.
crime a concern for you in your area? So the place that you grew up in, you personally, has it been a concern for you?
Well, in my area, I think it kind of is because it's very severe,
Mm-hmm.
especially the last couple of weeks or month or so. There's been a
Yeah.
major increase.
Mm-hmm.
I think even in one day, it was reported 10 stabbings. So
Yeah.
I guess that says it all how bad it is, really. So
Yeah.
yeah, it is a con.
Yeah, I mean, similar to me as well in my area, it's pretty severe as well, I heard about the statistics as well. I think we live close to each other, but yeah, I heard about I think it was 11 stabbings in one day. But yeah, it's crazy out here. But the second question I have for you, Kant, is why do you think knife crime occurs? Do you think it stems from drugs, self-protection, money, popularity? What do you think is the cause root for these young youths to be carrying knives on the street?
I think it's a mix of all of them, all the things that you stated.
Mhm.
Because I believe they do popular carrying a knife is now kind of culture in a way.
Yeah,
People see it as a status symbol.
yeah,
It kind of references power,
mhm,
and then I guess they do it for self-protection because if someone else is carrying a knife, they
yeah,
feel that right they carry one as well.
yeah,
Um, in terms of drugs, I think yeah, I guess I'm not too sure about that because I
yeah,
don't know enough,
yeah,
but I use it for protection, I guess as well.
mhm. Yeah. I mean, self-protection is one thing that I do believe is the root cause of it because when you go out in the streets, there is a chance, depending on who your friends is, who you associated with, there's a chance where someone could have a knife. So in order for you not to be in a predicament where you are not caught with anything and someone has something, you're going to carry a knife for self-protection. But there's so many contributing factors to it. But yeah, thank you for your answer. The third question I have for you, Khan, is from any knife crime incident that you may have seen or heard, as an individual, how did that make you feel? So you could have seen a specific knife crime incident on the news. As an individual, how did it make you feel?
Well, I think due to my surrounding area,
Yeah,
the fact that I've seen and heard of it so much,
yeah,
I feel like I've been desensitized to it. So
mm-hmm.
I just see it as a normal occurrence now,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think is right. And
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's
So
morally
essentially,
wrong. But
okay.
yeah,
So essentially, you've become numb to it.
yeah,
Because the
exactly.
situation, because of the situation has become so rampant that it's like when you see when you go on Twitter, when you go on social media, when you check the news, and then you hear a boy's been stabbed, it's like just another day, someone
Exactly.
got
Yeah.
their life got taken away. And the problem is that it shouldn't be we shouldn't feel numb to it. We shouldn't, be desensitized to it, because these are kids that are losing their lives.
Of course.
So,
I
yeah,
think it's the rate that it's happening that is like it happens so much now. We just see it as normal.
mhm. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So we're coming up to the fourth question, Khan.
Yep.
In the current area that you live in, how do you think knife crime affects people
Yep.
in your neighborhood? So it could be your next door neighbor, it could be your grandma across the road, it could be your auntie. How do you think knife crime affects your neighborhood that you live in currently right now?
Um, I guess some people, my neighbor, she don't let her kids out without
Yeah,
her,
yeah,
as she is for her kids' safety,
yeah,
which I guess so restricts the kids' freedom and
yeah,
the time they should be out and having fun.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like they're also kind of desensitized to the issue as well.
yeah.
So I don't think it affects everyone that much, apart
Mhm.
from people who are aware of the issues and want to protect their kids.
Yeah.
So their
So,
freedom is based around that issue.
mhm. So ultimately, your neighborhoods pretty much have the same feelings as you. They're feeling a bit
Yeah.
desensitized to the,
Yeah.
to the cause, and of course, the mothers, fathers, basically the elderly who have children, because of what's happening right now, they can't really let the children go out and have fun because they are afraid something might happen to them on accident.
Yep,
Yeah,
exactly that.
yeah. So this is a final question for you, Khan.
Yep.
What do you think can be done to prevent knife crime among youths? So think about what the government, what private institutions can put in order to try and tackle these knife crimes among youths.
I feel like the first thing they have to do is demonstrate how bad it is, like show how many lives it ruins.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not just one or two, it has a knock-on effect. Like the person who has the knife ruins their own life.
Yeah,
They ruin the person who their victim's life.
yeah,
The victim have parents, brothers, sisters, friends, cousins, ruins all them lives.
mm-hmm.
So they have to find a way of showing how much damage it actually does to the community.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there has to be incentives for children to actually put down a knife. Like right now, they're closing all the youth clubs and stuff. When I
Yeah, it
was younger,
was
we
out.
used to have all these youth clubs and stuff like that where we used to be able to play. I don't know if you used to go to youth clubs as well.
I used to go as well.
Yeah, same. And that was back then, everyone used to go there, have fun there, and they weren't out in the streets arguing or stuff like that. There
Yeah,
wasn't really that much issues.
mm-hmm.
Now, with all the lack of youth clubs, stuff like that, opportunity for kids, I guess they've got nothing left to turn to but nice stuff like that.
Yeah,
And also, I believe that on social media, they're making glorifying all this knife crime and stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
So I think if they cut that down a bit, I guess that will help the issue as well.
Yeah. With the youth clubs that you just mentioned, I completely agree with you, because I remember in our time when we were younger, we had a
Yeah.
place to go after school. We wasn't hanging about in the streets. We went to a youth club. We stayed there
Yeah.
until 4, 5, 6 o'clock, and then we'd just go home, or our parents come pick us up. But
Yeah.
now these youths have nothing to do as soon as they finish school, and sometimes they don't want to go home because there's nothing at home, or maybe something at home
Yeah.
is there's no stability at home. So they look for that stability elsewhere, which is why, as I said at the start of the interview, is like we're creating this campaign, to push our message forward that, knife crime is not the way.
Yeah, I
These
think what you're
youths,
doing is very good.
yeah, I mean, these youths are the future. We are the future. Myself, I'm 20. I'm sure you're pretty much a similar age. You
Yeah, I'm
know,
22.
yeah. So we have a lot of potential, and it's sad that a lot of kids around 16, 17, 18, 19, all the way up to 25 are losing their potential to do knife crime. So once again, Khan, I appreciate for you to sharing your insights with me. If you get a chance, check out our website. We are selling merch. We Stop Hate Crime merch. So jump on that I'm wearing right now.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you
I'll
very
check
much.
it out later. Thank you.
Enjoy
Have
your
a nice
day.
day.
Enjoy
You
your day.
too.
Thank you.